And welcome to another episode of Zov's Takes. I'm Zov, and today I'm talking about the big story in the news, the Iran-Israel war, and what is Trump going to do? And I'm here to argue that whatever Trump does, he's in a no-win situation. So first of all, you have to look at it from the region perspective. Okay, the majority of these Sunni Arab countries, I'm talking about countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, Egypt, Jordan, they got no sympathy for the Iranian regime. They have no problem with anyone attacking this government. And then the Jews in Israel, of course, they would love to see the mullahs' military strength weakened. Even in Iran, many of the Iranian people, I'm talking about women, minorities, young people, cosmopolitan people, international Iranians, Iranians who have had their family members killed by this regime. Okay, I actually looked it up last year from the AP, the Associated Press. The government killed 975 of their own. So they are fed up with this repressive clerical rule. So on the surface in this region, most of these people want the Islamic Republic of Iran to be weakened. However, for Trump, he has to deal with the domestic reality. He is the president of the United States of America. Okay. Now, yes, liberals are going to be against Trump, but with this conflict, the conservative ecosystem is going against him. I'm talking about congresspeople, I'm talking about media members, online influencers, his general voters. Remember, Trump's base voted Trump into office because they wanted border security, economic stability, and peace abroad. Okay, they did not want any military escalation, even if it's just to take out Iran's ability to create nuclear weapons, not regime change, just to take out Iran's nuclear weapons. They're against that. So where does this leave Trump? Right? Number one, listen to the noise on the domestic front. Okay, listen to your congresspeople, listen to the public, the news, and say, I'm the American president. I am not getting involved in this. All right? Maybe even reduce support for Israel. No foreign conflicts for the US. It's a convincing argument. Okay, but you can't ignore the fact that Iran is the leading state sponsor of terrorism. They use all that massive oil wealth to fund terrorist organizations. You pick the region or country, I mean, Lebanon, Hezbollah, Palestine, Hamas, okay, West Bank, the Islamic Jihad, the Houthis in Yemen, militias in Iraq, militias in Syria. Letting Iran develop nuclear weapons could be catastrophic. Just last week, the UN atomic watchdog passed a resolution saying Iran is not complying with its non-proliferation obligations. Okay? Now, do you want to devalue the UN because you think back to 2003 and WMDs in Iraq? Okay, but you are taking a risk. I mean, Iran has rejected repeatedly Trump's offers to have access to frozen assets, to have the ability to resume their oil exports, all in return for just lowering their enrichment to 3.67%. So you want Trump to just ignore all this and allow Iran to continue enriching uranium? And the kicker is the mullahs are so weak right now. Israel has done a number on them. I'm talking about not only hitting their proxy terrorist organizations, but just last week or a few days ago, they hit the air defense radar site, took it out near Natanz. They've killed at least 14 of their leading scientists. And the Iranian people right now are ready. They are ready to jump and they want to see this regime harmed. So you see what I'm saying? It's a no-win situation. On the one hand, if Trump acts or supports the military weakening of Iran, and again, not regime change, just weakening and taking out their ability to develop a nuclear weapon, he is going to be unpopular. All right. His base is not going to be happy. And, he will be even further disliked than what he is right now. But on the other hand, if he walks away or doesn't give Israel the adequate support, we could see a radical state who is not complying with UN Atomic Watchdog, kills their own people, who since 1979 has referred to the US, I'm talking about the government here, has referred to the US as the Great Satan, who funds terrorist organizations, who doesn't even hide it, who in their own charter says they want to destroy Israel. We could see that state develop nuclear or have nuclear weapons. I mean, this is the way I look at it. In my opinion, the two biggest threats to mass millions of deaths worldwide are number one, another global pandemic, just because of how interconnected and how fast movement is with people around the globe right now. And the second one is a rogue regime or a rogue group obtaining nuclear weapons. And that applies here with Iran. All right. So thanks for tuning into Zav's Takes. Stay sharp, stay skeptical, and I'll talk to you again soon.